Hello, this is Phoenix with another Rise of the Witch King commentary. This is kind of a sadder event just because, well, Christopher Lee passed away last week, which is really horrible. I really hope the man would live forever. He was really a legend. He, of course, played Saruman in the Lord of the Rings franchise. He also played Dracula a very long time ago. And, of course, he was known for Count Dooku as well in Star Wars. And I believe he was the villain in The Man with the Golden Gun, one of the Bond movies. Yeah, he played a lot of villainous roles, and he was a really fantastic man. Anyway, MasterCloud had the brilliant idea of doing a 4 versus 4 where every player is Isengard, and it's a 4K game, which means, of course, everybody should get Saruman right off the bat. And this is me, actually. Phoenix, of course. This is my base. MasterCloud's actually just below me, down here. And then we have... okay, his name is Isengard. That confused me slightly. Yep, the player's name is actually Isengard, playing as Isengard. Yeah. Don't ask me why. We have Motoma just north of him. We have Lezbolas over here. And over here, we have sayangisHo. sayangisHo. I never know how to say his name. He's a good player, though. And we have Megrim. Again, very great player. Everybody knows him. And we have Paul up here. Here's one of the Sarumans here. That's Paul Saruman taking the Signal Fire. This is the map Pelennor Fields, made by Lazarus. It's basically a modified Tournament Hills. I really love the spots on this map, and we're actually going to add it in the next version of 2.02 because it's that awesome. Motoma Saruman took the center here. And there's another Saruman. That's Megrim. Let's quickly check out what I was doing. I was pretty much just being stupid at the beginning of the game. I wasn't really sure how to play because I don't really play 4K games. So I was just like, well, if I harass with one unit, his Saruman is just going to show up and Wizard Blast it. So I'm not going to do any damage. So what do? I guess I need more units and I need stronger units. Okay, let's hold off for a while and just sit around in my base. And that's basically how I start things. And I was trying to take out this goblin lair, but it takes forever with Saruman. His attack speed is so slow and he doesn't do that much damage. I did decide to take this outpost after running around with this orc unit, not knowing what to do for a while. So I'm going to get the outpost. There are 4 outposts, 1 in each corner. Pretty important to grab them early. It looks like Cloud already grabbed his. So he was better than me at this. And he's grabbing his, he's building some lumber mills. Did I even build lumber mills in this game? I don't even remember. Because I always forget to build lumber mills or I take too long to get them. I decided spamming crossbows would actually be useful because, I don't know, killing Saruman from a distance. Very slowly, but at least you don't have to get close and get hit by his Wizard Blast. Of course, you can't do much against his Fireball, though. And you can see on the left side here, I think, who's the white player? Lezbolas. Okay, he's going for Wildmen. I wouldn't really recommend that in this situation. Again, Saruman will easily kill Wildmen. At least Orcs will be more resistant, at least when they're buffed. Fast Work Riders here from Paul, I think. And more Sarumans. It really is amazing watching all the Sarumans just putting on an amazing display here. And over here you can actually see Cloud setting himself up to attack me. I actually show up and just Wizard Blast, bam, right there. Level up. And I believe his Saruman shows up now. Getting closer now, he's coming after my guys. I'm retreating slightly, thinking, oh no, I don't want to be hit by this Wizard Blast. Just trying to lure him into my base. Then Cloud realized, I guess he didn't realize. I thought he ran away at this point, but he didn't. So I just hit him with a fireball. Just quickly going after this Saruman, trying to take him out. And he is going to do a Wizard Blast. Very effective, level 2, and he's going to... okay, I actually thought he was going to run away. But no, he did Fireball as well. See, I'm already forgetting this game, even though I played it very recently. And gets away with it. Aggressive stance was probably not necessary there. I'm pretty sure he would have one-hit them anyway. And there's my Saruman, who doesn't have anything charged, but he can still melee them pretty well. And he does have splash damage, and oh, what was that? That was probably another Wizard Blast. Yup. So many Sarumans. Obviously, this is just a fun game to commemorate the passing of Sir Christopher Lee by using his character as much as possible. I will say I did enjoy this game. I'm not going to spoil it, but I did enjoy it. You're going to see exactly what happens soon. You're seeing Berserkers here. Very nice. Isengard, the player Isengard, not the player Isengard who's playing as Isengard. That's messing me up so much. Getting Berserkers, and oh, that Saruman is in trouble. The Grim Saruman. And is that friendly Saruman? Yeah, it's Isengard. It's actually the same player, right? Yep. Okay. And I see another Saruman over here. It's that Golem. I see Golem over there. And that's my Saruman. I finally pretty much took out that goblin there. Still need to finish it off. I think I'm going to do that now. And yeah, I still haven't really attacked at all because I'm stupid. I don't know. It's just like when Saruman's around, I don't feel like it's going to work for some reason. Or at least not early in the game. Anyway, looks like Cloud showed up with some wildmen completely pointlessly because I had tons of crossbows. And of course Saruman. So that didn't work out. He obviously wanted to go around. He didn't expect the crossbows to be over there, but they were. So bad luck for him, but he's going to try to attack from this side now. And yeah, I really should have been more aggressive in this game. I wasn't really trying to play properly, but still. And I think part of the incentive was like, if Cloud is also casting this, I don't really want to just try to kill him in 5 minutes. That'd be the worst cast ever. Hey guys, I'm just going to cast this game I played and oh, I'm dead. That would be unfortunate. So at the same time, I wanted to play defensively so I wouldn't get eliminated in 5 minutes because I wanted to cast this too. So yeah, that's the result of that. My Saruman's taking a lot of damage here. I am playing as my signature orange. You will find out if you ever play against me. I always pick orange. And if you pick orange before me, I will be very mad. No, I wouldn't do anything. But I still go, damn it, I wanted orange. It's the best color. And that's my unit's getting trampled because I suck. There's my Saruman almost dead, and I think that's Isengard, the player, Isengard. And I think at this point I was just like, I don't really want to risk my Saruman, I'm just going to go back. One of the things I was thinking throughout this game was, I don't want to lose Christopher Lee when I already lost Christopher Lee. Do you know what I mean? So I wanted to keep him alive as much as possible. Anyway, I did have lurch here. Lots of lurches and Sarumans in this game, actually. And, oh, nice. Level 6. What level is my Saruman? I bet he's not level 6, level 4. And Gollum, I did notice Gollum early on in the game, but I was too busy to deal with him. And look at this. Cloud is just determined to go after me. And there goes his fireball. Not the best use of it, though. And my Saruman showed up. I was not going to let him get away with this. And what are you doing, Saruman? Oh, God. Jeez, what am I doing with him? I didn't even use Wizard Blast. I just ran in, and I'm just like, he's dying, run away, run away. Oh, terrible play by me. But he's still alive. Christopher Lee did not die again yet. At least not under my control. I did start building a lot of these ballista expansions to hold him off. And Cloud is going for his siege works there. You can see we both have the Krebine upgrade. Like if your Isengard or Goblins get that 500 upgrade quickly, it's really useful for the visibility. And now again I'm being attacked by Isengard, I guess. With tons of wild men. And fireball. There we go. See, I can even use defensive stance really and it still works. And this is why you don't want clump wild men. Boom. So much for that attack. But he is attacking a furnace at the same time. And then, of course, Cloud shows up again. I was basically getting doubled a lot, so not the best situation for me. Lurt's slowly leveling up. I wanted him a level 4 so I can deal with the Saruman already. And that was great. Thanks for killing my own units there, you stupid ballista. I was not a fan of the tainted land here because it just made my life more difficult. And as you can see, I was trying to get works because he wasn't building any pikes. So I was just like, well, I should spam works, right? And whose Sharker is that? Motoma. Oh, and he's going to die. He's not getting away from that, even though there's no pikes. And he's dead. Kind of an off-screen death because I scrolled away at the last second for some reason. But anyway. Come on, Saruman. Oh god, he's almost dead. Boom. Run away, run away, run away. Why am I not running away? Okay, there we go. Now I'm running away. And the red player, who I think is Megrim, decided to go after Cloud. Which I really should have done earlier, but I kept losing my units because I was stupid. Yeah. And I was aware that Cloud forgot his wildman up here, I think, but I just didn't go after them right away. I think I sent Saruman after them in a second. Am I even spamming units? Yes, I am. Good. I do have industry. Actually, yeah, there you go. Palantir. Didn't even get War Chant. Just went straight for Palantir and industry. I really should have gotten War Chant. That should have been a given. Oh, what? I'm trying to get out of the whole observing specific players. Somebody nearly died over there. Oh, yeah. I totally missed it. At some point, the player on the left, I think it was Sayang, actually disconnected. So I'm actually controlling both bases now, which is disastrous. I was already having enough trouble with my base. Now I have to try to control this base, and there's just giant army attacking it, and yeah. Christopher Lee dies again. Saruman number 2. It was fun having 2 Sarumans for a while, but yeah, not very long. Where's my other Saruman? Is he still alive? Did I actually lose him? No, I didn't. I sent him after the Wildman and forgot to take the outpost, of course. Or at least delayed it. I might get it later, I'm not sure. Megrim's still trying to destroy Cloud, but Cloud has a lot of units at my base, and I was noticing the Ballistae, which was annoying. Because I couldn't counter them. That's why I kind of ran desperately with these Warg Riders. Yeah. I'm trying to trample some units at the same time. I'm taking huge losses, and Sharku is just a huge problem. And yep. Didn't work out. And of course, Saruman is still up here, although he did take the outpost. I'm finally sending him down. Cloud seems to be actually retreating at this point, and yes, I was aware that the base was going down, but I mean, come on, I was controlling 2 bases at the same time. Isengard was just spamming beacons. Actually, wasn't Isengard on the other team? Yeah, he was. He was on the other team. I was fighting him the whole time. What am I saying? I guess he was just informing his allies that he was destroying the fortress really fast with upgraded Warg Riders. As happens in that situation. And my fortress looking really bad. At some point, I'm gonna have to do something. And my Saruman now pinned. He lasted so long. And now it's just over. I failed. Christopher Lee's dead. Again. Oh. Where was that? I heard that watcher. Oh yeah, I remember this. Megrim trying to attack Cloud again and just loses his army. That was unfortunate. So yeah, things are looking very bad for my team. This side is basically finished. I'm basically finished. I just lost my fortress right there, by the way. So yeah, it looks like the game is over, right? Perhaps not. I didn't want the game to end too quickly, now did I? So I moved bases. I started building Uruk pits back here by Paul. But obviously things looking extremely bad with both the left and right sides lost. The southern team with a clear advantage. And now I think those are my works. My 1 unit that was left at that point. And yeah. Just building some units. Let's go back to my view. Let's see what my situation was at this very moment. Tons of resources, which is why I immediately start building a fortress. Yeah, because I managed to cash load a lot with the 2 bases. And, oh, I didn't even notice I controlled that outpost. I think that's me, right? Yeah, I didn't even know I controlled that. So I had 2 outposts at one point. I knew I had that one. Huh. Interesting. Anyway, I can't use any powers right now, so I just need to rebuild as quickly as possible, and that's what I'm trying to do. Oh, I keep skipping past. Okay, what's this? Megrim. Oh, Megrim controls the outpost there. He managed to grab it. Yeah, so on the left, the white player, what's his name again? Was it Lezbolas? I think it was. Can't tell. Ah, stop moving. I hate it when they move. Which, of course, here's what you're supposed to do, but it's still annoying when casting. There we go, Lezbolas. Yep. My fortress slowly being rebuilt. Cloud is just taking his time. He's relaxing. He thinks everything is fine, everything's over. Game's gonna end soon. And yeah. Again, there are basically 3 players at this point on my team. And then Megrim leaves because the game was, you know, obviously not looking good. So now I have this fortress and this base as well. And then Paul leaves, so it's 1v4, everybody. It's a 1v4. And Lezbolas did that. Was that my army, I guess? Yep. Because, I mean, it had to be my army at that point. So now I have a couple of fortresses. I have 2 completed fortresses, and I have one that is about to be completed. And I just have a really big stronghold over here. As 4 different players prepare to come after me. I'm not even paying attention to most of these units, because I have so much to deal with at the same time. I think I was trying to attack Cloud at this point. Just trying to do some damage. I did have some units left around from the other players, so I wanted to use them. And now Lezbolas is coming with a big army. I think that's... Who's that? Motoma? Yep, that's Motoma with another big army. And that's... Motoma again? No, Isengard. Slightly confusing. Is one of them gray and one of them's black? Oh, that's confusing. Look at the colors, they're so similar. Motoma just spamming Wildman. That was a classic. And now they're coming with a massive army. Not looking good, and there goes that. In a second. I'm being attacked from really 2 different players. Trying to grab my units and do something. What was I doing here? I think I was just desperately running my work riders into everything. Trying to... Oh, and I took out his Saruman. Take that. How did I take out his Saruman? Anyway, yeah. Upgraded Urks. Buffed. Very powerful. And there goes that fortress. Boom. And he gained resources for that. That's annoying. Yeah, so I'm like, this isn't good. But you can see here, I actually got a level 3 Urk pit, and I started building Deathbringers. Yep. Good watcher right there. About time that charged. Or was it when I first bought it? I'm not sure. And now they're attacking the fortress I just rebuilt. Well, Cloud is really. I'm coming with my guys. I don't know why they're unprotected, but that gave me an opportunity to take them out. So I started attacking them, and those Deathbringers, they're really useful against these ballistae. I'm not sure if any of them get close enough here. There you go. Look at the damage. The single one did that damage, and look at that. Just dead instantly. And now Megrim's fortress, that's now mine, going down. I did not have lightning strike charged on it. Couldn't use it. Actually, I just don't have any lightning strikes left at this point because I just lost that fortress. I finally decided, hey, I should upgrade this fortress with expansions and stuff. And things just overall looking very bad. And everybody's just slowly weakening me, but my Deathbringers are so awesome. Look at them killing lurts and murdering all these units. Seriously, they're just awesome units. People need to use them more. They're really awesome. They're upgraded berserkers that don't get trampled. At least not by normal cavalry. And another lurt's by himself. I don't know what he was thinking. And then I realized he was chasing me, so I just kind of killed him. Yep. Easy. Now we have Sharku. That's not my Sharku. I'm pretty sure I didn't build him the whole game. Yep. MasterCloud Sharker, and I'm just like, I'm gonna so kill you right now. So I send all my Deathbringers, and Sharku's just taking massive amounts of damage, and done. Aren't they efficient? Don't you just love how efficient they are? Isengard's all about efficiency here. But again, another army massing to attack me. And then I noticed Gollum, and I was just like, oh, yes. Gotta grab that ring. But Cloud grabs it first, and I'm just like, no. And then, is that my guy? I think it is, yeah. One lone guy, but then he obviously gets killed. Then my Deathbringers grab it, and they just murder everything. And it's Cloud Saruman. Finally, I get him. I get my revenge. And there goes Cloud Saruman. And I immediately, of course, deposit the ring in the fortress. Because there's only one thing that can help me now. Yeah, I wasn't doing too well on powers, was I? Look at my CP there, not very good. How was Cloud doing? 825, yeah. He expanded everywhere. I was stuck in my little section here. Nearly had 25 points. Somebody scouted me with Palantir, apparently. At this point, no one's really trying to kill me. It's pretty clear anyway. Except for Motoma's siege works right beside my base. No protection or anything. It's just kind of being built there. He told me afterwards he learned that from Sep. Actually, he told me that in the game. I specifically just laughed at that and made a comment laughing about the siege works. But I guess it took me a little bit to actually notice it being built because I was just not paying attention. And then I went, oh, what the heck is that? Send my army. Yeah, I put a beacon there. Then, of course, I realized they can't see the beacons. They're not my allies. But still, there's a beacon. And yeah, I just went right after it. And those Deathbringers are really awesome. There you go. Very effective. Industried Furnace for extra resources. And yeah, I still have 3 different Urk Pits. And at this point, it's just wave survival, pretty much. Base defense, this game. I'm not going to have a chance to do anything. So look at that. Lezbolas just coming with a massive upgraded army, and Motoma with his precious wildmen. Aw, so cute. Actually, Isengard's also just bringing lots of wildmen. Not even any torches. Come on, it's late in the game. You should have a strong economy. Upgrade them all with torches and destroy everything. Totally worth it. Anyway, I decided to go after Cloud, and to my great disappointment, that happened. I wanted to take out these stupid siege works. I saw he was building them there. And then I saw Lezbolas' massive army, and I knew that was bad. Really bad. Definitely not a good situation. Let's quickly go look at my... okay, there we go. I did grab Krebine at some point to lead towards Wildman. But yeah, not a good situation. Look at that army. And Lezbolas was just assembling it for cinematic effect, and then somebody stuck their wildmen right in the middle. Motoma completely ruined the cinematic effect. Thanks, Motoma. Jeez. I mean, look at that. That's the way it's supposed to look. Not all together in one place. Come on. Anyway, attacks with everything. Again, torches. Torches. Torches would be very useful. But anyway, at this point, Cloud is attacking me with another ballista, which I am really not happy about. So I'm coming with everything. I have a Berserker. I started building some of those. And then I got Sauron. Enough is enough. I have Saruman and I have Sauron. I am not going to deal with this nonsense. I'm just going to deal with everything. But unfortunately, Sauron didn't really get a hit off because these ballistae were just very effective. And then I headed towards Lezbolas and his massive army. And I've got all my guys here. Not a lot of them, but they're all battle hardened. And I've got Saruman, I've got Sauron, I've got Deathbringers. And they're coming. They're not afraid. Just waiting for that opportunity. Saruman in kind of some danger there. I quickly have to retreat. That was really risky. Didn't work out as well as I hoped. And Sauron, fires of doom. Boom. Yeah. So much for the massive cinematic army. So now he's trying to attack me with pikes. And, oh, I missed that. What was the point of that? I didn't even notice this the first time. Huh? What was he trying to do? Why did he cast it there? Was he trying to hit Sauron? Anyway, Lurtz shows up. Sauron is slightly busy right now. Saruman uses his Wizard Blast again, and oh, Cloud's trying to kill Sauron. Sauron's not going to have it. He's coming. And this Lurtz is just caught out here. I think that's Cloud's again. Cloud of course picks yellow as his color for some reason. Orange is much better, of course. I don't know what he's thinking. But at least he's not picking the same color as me, because then we'd have a problem. And look at that damage. And Deathbringer just finishes it off. And of course, enemy Saruman here, and he's gonna go down again easily. Well played with my Lurtz and Deathbringers. And I'm just destroying stuff with Sauron at this point. And then I noticed that Motoma was really spamming a lot of mines. Yeah. Look at this. This is all Motoma. Needless to say, I was not feeling too good about that. Look at this. Alright? See, Motoma was telling me afterwards that his plan all along was to destroy all his allies with mines. But then he sent them to my base. So now I don't believe him. I didn't realize this was actually Motoma's mines at this point. So I kind of believed him when he told me. Ah, I know now. He was coming after me. I'm so disappointed in you, Motoma. Really, you're supposed to be my double agent. But he's preparing more mines. I did waste a Watcher on that just because I was like, I don't want to lose that building. And Sauron is moving back. And meanwhile, I'm just destroying some of Cloud's stuff. He did lose a lot of health. And I think this is the point where I actually noticed that, hey, it looks like he's spamming mines over here. Let me actually check the enemy bases. Did he actually send any yet? I don't think he did. Yeah. Then I noticed Saruman. Again, easy target here. I love that. I love doing that. Do I have Lurtz? Did I lose him? Where is he? I guess I didn't have Lurtz. That's why I didn't use his cripple. And oh, that was annoying. And he did manage to explode the thing with a mine. But I killed Saruman. Three Deathbringers. And where was that? Oh yeah, that was me. Yep, that was my way of dealing with these stupid mines. I just summoned a whole bunch of wild men. And he actually deployed a couple of them. I just started destroying them all, everything I could find. And I'm somehow still alive at this point. Yup. Maybe I should fast forward slightly. Yep. That's probably warranted. Alright, let's do that. Okay, massive army from Lezbolas. This is cinematic effect number 2. Here we go. Meanwhile, this Wildman army is just chasing down all the mines. I think he was going after Cloud. He actually was trying to destroy Cloud's fortress. And there we go again. Oh, you know what this calls for. You know what this calls for. Yeah. You know it. Here we go. Sauron moving in. He's not going to take this. And here we go again. Oh, yeah. Who would have thought Sauron would be the star of the show, not Saruman? Well, no, Saruman was the star, because there were 8 of them. Look at that. Look at that. That was phenomenal. Why would that not kill him? I mean, if you're getting thrown that far and that high, that should kill you, especially if you're landing in a ball, probably breaking your spine or something. Anyway, at this point I realized, well, I saw this earlier, but yeah, attacked by all these guys, and now my fortress is totally finished. I moved Sauron in, he's on his last legs here, really. But I have to fight, I have to try to save myself. And just use the terrible fury. And this is pretty much gonna be it. A really interesting kind of game. It was just fun playing defense. Obviously, this is not competitive. It's not like anything serious was happening. And then, of course, this happens. Stupid dragon strike. Ugh. At this point, I was like, no. And the game was over, and Sauron died, and that's it. Just a fun little tribute to Christopher Lee. Again, rest in peace, Christopher Lee. You were amazing. Well, that was it for this game. Yep. Totally terrible play by me in this whole game, but it was fun. I got to use Sauron a lot, lots of good uses of Saruman throughout, and yeah, enjoyed it. It was fun. All right, well, I'll see you guys next time.